What's up, guys? So today I'm going to show you how to remove a cam bearing on a Harley Davidson Evolution engine. Now you are going to have to purchase a specialty tool in order to remove this bearing. You can get them on Amazon or you can get them on eBay. Either one will work perfectly fine. So what you're going to want to do first is insert the tool into the cam bearing, and you want to be careful when you're doing this because you don't want to go in super crooked or cocked and then have the potential of the actual tool hitting on the sidewall of the bearing and kind of breaking one of those needle bearings down into the engine. That's going to be a big problem. So what you're going to want to do, and I like to get a little bit of anti-seize and kind of put it just a tiny bit on the tool just so it has a little bit of lubrication as it's going inside that bearing. Kind of square it up with the bearing. Take a rubber mallet. And then it's going to pop in just like that. Once it's popped in there, you're going to take the support and insert that into the tool. Just make sure it's bottomed out there. Then take the collet, slide the collet over. Take your flat washer, your socket nut, sorry. So from there, once you get it snug, you have to start tightening the nut, and what that's going to do, it's going to allow the tool to pull that bearing out of there. You can use a crescent wrench, or you can use a 1 16" socket. I like to move in small increments just in case it starts to bind up or something starts to go wrong. What you have to watch for is if the shaft starts to spin, you obviously have to, there's 2 flats machined on here. Hold this with the wrench and then tighten the socket itself. Sorry, the nut. Keep calling it a socket. And just like that, it comes out. Loosen the tool up. And there's your old bearing. Now, when you go to install this, and what I find interesting about this is they actually installed this bearing incorrectly. If you notice, there's a radius on this bearing on this side, and then there's kind of there's a smaller radius, but it's more 90 degrees here, as opposed to in the inside right here, it's nice and round. But the telltale sign of how you're supposed to install this bearing is there's actually lettering on there that says the bearing manufacturer name and where it's made and everything. So you always want to install this bearing with the lettering facing out. Again, the radius is bigger on this side, so when you install it, it goes in that way, which I'll make a video on how to install these also. But again, that was installed backwards, so things to keep in mind when doing this job, guys. So as always, please like, subscribe, hit the little notification bell, and you'll get updated when I post new videos. Thanks, guys.